Unlock optimal diabetes blood sugar management, folks. Discover the factors influencing your blood sugar levels and empower yourself to effectively manage your condition. Gain control and make informed decisions for better health. Mastering diabetes management relies on your awareness and understanding. Uncover the elements that affect your blood sugar levels and learn strategic ways to regulate these daily factors for optimal well being, guys. Achieving optimal blood sugar control is crucial when managing diabetes. However, numerous factors can cause fluctuations and sometimes sudden ones. Uncover these influential factors and equip yourself with the knowledge to skillfully manage them while still being advised by your healthcare professional. So, my name is Mr. A1C. Although I do have a medical background, this is not a medical channel. This channel shares my diabetic journey and how I was able to reverse my diabetes diagnosis using common sense with a little trial and error so you don't have to make the same mistakes as I have. And hopefully I can help you reverse your diabetes diagnosis as well. So let's get right into it, guys. Number one thing we're going to talk about: stress. Managing diabetes becomes significantly crucial when dealing with stress, as your body's stress hormones can cause blood sugar levels to rise. Moreover, it might be challenging to adhere strictly to your diabetes management routine under intense pressure. So here's how to take charge. Recognize and manage your stress. Once you understand how stress influences your blood sugar, introduce healthy changes, incorporate relaxation techniques, prioritize tasks, and establish boundaries, guys. That's very important. Whenever possible, avoid stress triggers, and only you know what your stress triggers are. Regular exercise can also help alleviate stress and lower blood sugar. Seek professional help. Learn new strategies to cope with stress. Collaborating with a psychologist or a clinical social worker can help you identify stressors and resolve stressful issues and develop coping skills to deal with stress. Now, we just kind of mentioned exercise, right? One of the biggest things you can do to deal with stress is exercise, guys. And I know many of you don't want to hear this because no one likes to exercise. I do it 3 times a week, but I'll be honest, I hate exercising. And I'm pretty sure you do too. But we have to do it to manage our diabetes and our blood sugar. Harness the power of exercise to effectively manage your diabetes, guys. Regular physical activity not only uses blood sugar for energy, but also enhances your body's use of insulin, right? We are insulin resistant. We want to be insulin sensitive, right? We want our insulin sensitivity to go up. This dynamic duo helps lower your blood sugar levels. And I think it's true, or I should say I know it's true, because I reversed my diabetes diagnosis, and this is part of the regimen that I utilize 3 times a week. The intensity and duration of your workout will influence the lasting effects. And I can attest to that because it keeps me with my A1C. Right now I'm at 5.3. I've been there for quite a while. So speak with your healthcare professional about a personalized exercise plan. Talk to a registered dietitian as usual. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week if you can, such as walking, biking, or swimming. So let's, I like the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid, right? That means let's just keep this thing simple. I mean, managing diabetes can be as difficult as you want it to be, or it can be as simple as you want it to be. So one of the things you can do is walk. Why don't you walk? Walk 30 minutes after dinner every day if you can, if it's the weather permits. And if not, get a treadmill and walk. Casual walking. That's all, guys. Nothing fancy here. You don't have to lift heavy weights. You don't have to do all this stuff that no one ever wants to do. Just use some common sense and you can get there. Incorporate strength building exercise 2 to 3 times a week. That's what I do. I lift weights 2 to 3 times a week. Actually 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you've watched my other videos, you already know that. And I don't do it because I love it. I do it because I have to do it, because I care about my health. And people talk about being rich and being wealthy. None of that means anything. You're not rich or wealthy unless you have your health. Your health is the origin of all wealth, okay? So plan your workout routines to align with your meal and medication schedules. Stay informed about your blood sugar levels and testing needs. If you're on insulin or other diabetes meds, regular checks before, during, and after exercise are also crucial. So when I first started exercising, I wasn't sure what my blood sugar was going to look like, because what happens as you're exercising, you're burning blood sugar or blood glucose, and that can become dangerous at times. If it gets too low, you can pass out, and if you're lifting heavy weights, that can be, not a good thing. So you're going to have to monitor your blood sugar before and after, at least for a while as you're exercising, so you know what the norms are for you in particular. Everyone is different. Stay hydrated, carry a snack, and always have medical identification with you during exercise. That's if you're out at the gym. Adjust your diabetes treatment plan as needed, especially if you're starting a new exercise routine or increasing the intensity of that exercise. I do that because I go for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then I have to increase the intensity every other week, which I do, but I monitor everything as I do that, because as you change and the intensity goes up, meaning the amount of reps that you're using in the gym or the amount of weights, they both increase your intensity, one or the other, right? So either way your intensity goes up, you're going to have to manage your blood sugar levels and be safe about it. Adjust your diabetes treatment plan as needed, especially if you're starting a new exercise routine and increasing intensity like I've just mentioned. Every step you take towards regular exercise is a step towards better diabetes management, guys. So with exercise, we've got to think about food as well, because after you exercise, it's very important to get food in your system. So embracing a healthy diet is essential for us diabetics, but it's even more critical when managing our blood sugar. Grasp the importance of different foods on the blood sugar levels. Consider not just the type of food, but also the portion size and combination. So we talk about this. We talk about the type of food that you should be eating. We talk about moderation, which is portion size directly, eating in moderation and not, going crazy. But the combinations of food. So we talk about glycemic in my videos, glycemic index, but more importantly, the glycemic load, which is your combination of foods, okay, which will help you control your postprandial blood sugar spikes, which occur after you eat. So mastering meal planning is going to be a game changer for you guys. Two popular methods are carbohydrate counting, which I think you may already know about, and the plate method. Carb counting involves monitoring your daily carbohydrate intake, which I do. That's just one of the factors I monitor, particularly if you're on insulin. However, there are different types of carbs. There are good carbs and bad carbs, and you have to know the difference. And if you don't, you're going to have to look at some of my videos to help you get informed on the simple and the complex carbs. The plate method now simplifies a meal planning, guiding you to balance your plate with non-starchy vegetables, lean protein, healthy carbohydrates, and good fats. Portion control is the key here. Familiarize yourself with appropriate serving sizes. For instance, a serving of meat or poultry is roughly the size of a deck of cards. Balancing meals with medication is also crucial to avoid hypoglycemia or low blood sugar, or hyperglycemia or high blood sugar. Lastly, limit your sugary drinks, and that should be a given for everything. You should understand that. Sugar is not our friend as a diabetic. They're high in calories and low in nutrition, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar. However, they can be beneficial if your blood sugar gets too low. So let's say you're managing your workout, as we just discussed, your exercise, and you notice in the middle of your workout you're just checking your blood sugar just to be safe as you first start working out, and you see your blood sugar is getting too low. You're going to have something a little bit sugary to get your blood sugar back up, okay? We don't want you to pass out or have an accident. So remember, every step you take towards healthier eating is a step towards better diabetes management, as I keep mentioning. So here's another big one. We as adults, some of us like to drink alcohol. If you have diabetes, drinking alcohol can pose certain risks, such as leading to low blood sugar shortly after consuming, these drinks for hours on later. So this happens because your liver, which typically releases stored sugar to counteract falling blood sugar levels, may be too busy processing the alcohol. It gives you alcohol priority in terms of processing. So here's how to enjoy alcohol safely, guys. And we've touched upon this in other videos, but I'm going to talk about this as well here. Consult your healthcare professional before drinking, if you haven't done so already. If your diabetes is well managed, an occasional drink is permissible, but women should limit themselves to 1 drink a day, and men no more than 2 drinks a day. One drink is equivalent to a 12-ounce beer, 5 ounces of wine, or 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits. And never drink on an empty stomach. If you're on insulin or other diabetes medications, always eat before drinking or pair alcohol with a meal to prevent low blood sugar. That's very important. Never drink on an empty stomach. And make good choices, guys. Common sense. Light beers and dry wines have fewer calories and carbohydrates than other alcoholic drinks. If you prefer mixed drinks, opt for sugar-free mixers like diet soda, diet tonic, club soda, or seltzer, and keep track of your calories. I track my calories. If you're counting calories, include those from alcohol in your daily tally, which I do. I use an app to do that, by the way. Seek advice from your healthcare professional or a registered dietitian, as I always say, on incorporating alcohol, calories, and carbohydrates into your diet plan. So, really quick here with alcohol. When I drink alcohol, there's certain things I drink. Over the years, I've learned what works for me. I will drink Corona Premier Beer. If I drink beer, I'll drink Michelob Ultra as well. So these are the very low carbohydrate beers, and the calories are low also as well. So it's a good thing, right? And I found that certain spirits like whiskey works well for me as well. It's not too sugary, it works okay. So I've vodka as well. That also works well for me, but it has to be a premium vodka. The cheap vodkas do not work well for me. That might be different for you. So, check your blood sugar before you go to bed. Since alcohol can lower blood sugar levels long after consumption, check your blood sugar before sleeping. If it's not between 100 milligrams per deciliter and 140 milligrams per deciliter, which is 5.6 millimoles per liter or 7.8 millimoles per liter, have a snack to prevent a drop in your blood sugar. It's very important. So how do you manage diabetes when it comes to illness? When managing diabetes, it's crucial to plan for illness. And you guys know, right? So I'm doing all of this in what I believe is a chronological order of how we manage diabetes. I just talked about food, I talked about alcohol. But you do know, for the most part, food is the cause for most of our diabetes, right? The processed food, right? And that's what causes the illness. So I want you to think through this the way I'm talking about it and see if it makes sense to you. So illness, when managing diabetes, it's crucial to plan for illness. Your body produces stress hormones, which we talked about when you're sick. You can evaluate your blood sugar levels. Changes in appetite and activity levels can also impact your blood sugar levels. So here's how to prepare. Collaborate with your healthcare team to create a sick day plan, including medication instructions, meal plans, and cold/flu medicine advice. Because that's common. Every year the cold and flu comes through, and you have to be able to plan, because any sickness that you have outside of your normal diabetes will affect your blood sugar levels. Continuing taking your diabetes medication, but adjust doses as necessary under professional guidance, which means your doctor, your nurse practitioner, or your physician's assistant, especially if you can't eat due to stomach issues or vomiting. And that's your, the issues, flu and things like that. Stick to your meal plan as much as possible if you can. If you can't, have easily digestible foods like gelatin, crackers, soups, and maybe applesauce. Stay hydrated with water or calorie-free drinks. If you're on insulin, consider sipping sugary drinks to prevent low blood sugar. Remember, planning ahead can make all the difference in managing your diabetes during any illness that you may encounter, on top of the diabetes that you already have. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like the video so the algorithm can get it out to other diabetics in need. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on all my new videos, and share your experiences in the comments and or our community on the channel, the community section of this channel, so we can build a community of like-minded diabetics that want to reverse our condition by helping each other succeed. So now let's talk about medication, guys. Optimize the effectiveness of your diabetes medications by focusing on the correct timing and dosage. Various factors, including other medications, can influence your blood sugar levels. Ensure proper storage of insulin, keeping it away from extreme temperatures. Always check the expiration date and avoid storing it in direct sunlight or in freezers. Open communication with your healthcare provider or professional is the key here. Inform them of any issues with your diabetes medications, as adjustments may be necessary to prevent low or high blood sugar levels. Approach new medications with caution. Consult your healthcare team or pharmacist before trying any new medication, be it prescription or over the counter for other medical conditions. And that includes things that I talk about on this channel as well. Be aware of these new substances and how they may interact with your diabetes medications to prevent any harmful side effects. So here's something most people don't talk about before. Because I do have a medical background, I'm qualified to talk about this, so I'll talk about it. So periods and menopause. When people go through menopause, that's a big change in their life, and then periods as well. So both periods and menopause can significantly impact individuals with diabetes due to shifts in the hormone levels of that individual. So here's how to navigate these shifts. Identify patterns. Meticulously record your blood sugar readings monthly to anticipate menstrual cycle fluctuations or related fluctuations. Adjust your diabetes management plan. Collaborate with a healthcare professional to modify your meal plan, activity levels, or your diabetes medications. These adjustments can counteract blood sugar variations. Monitor your blood sugar more frequently. If you're approaching or expecting menopause, discuss it with your healthcare professional if you need to check your blood sugar more often. Also remember that menopause and low blood sugar share certain symptoms such as sweating and mood changes. Whenever possible, confirm low blood sugar by checking your blood sugar before treating symptoms. So birth control safety when you're diabetic. Combination birth control pills may elevate blood sugar levels in some individuals with diabetes. And I'm talking about these things because I hear no one else talking about it, and I think it's important to address. However, most birth control options are generally safe to use. Always consult with your healthcare provider, as we always say, guys, in our videos, for personalized advice. Grasping the factors that impact your blood sugar level is vital for effective diabetes management, folks. If you encounter challenges in maintaining your blood sugar with the targeted ranges, don't hesitate to seek advice from your diabetes healthcare team. Their expertise can guide you towards better blood sugar control and management and improve overall health. So guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you found some value in the video. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next one.